welcome to the best show on the internet or anywhere on earth, really, to get your favorite Adult Swim merchandise, the likes of which you'll never find anywhere else. You could search the world over, except for eBay. Everywhere, just don't go to eBay, trust me. eBay is a black hole of nothingness. Here is where you want to be. Look at all this bright light. We got what is behind me? We got a nice house of some sort behind me. You don't get that on eBay. It's cold and they're unfailing monsters. Here, we love you and we have things that you love and you'll always buy them. And they're all at a reasonable price. On eBay, they're gonna gouge you. Here, we love you, we pet you, we stroke you, we kiss you. We'll do whatever you want, I promise, to you. That's a Adult Swim guarantee. We'll do whatever you want us to do to you. Who am I? Who am I, you may be asking yourself. I am Nick Gibbons, the temporary host of the show you're watching right now. We do this every week live. We sell you some wonderful things. Every week we come here with different stuff. Sometimes it's the same stuff that we've sold before, but we pretend like we've never sold it before, and that's fun for us. But this week is like all the other weeks. We have great things for you, and I'm gonna show you the first thing right now. I'm excited about this. And tonight, we're excited because we're on something called YouTube. I don't know what that is. I'm not really with the times. I don't understand technology, but YouTube is where it's at. I think the kids are all over it. My kids love the YouTube, from what I understand. They like to watch other children do things, and I keep yelling at them, go outside and do something. But they want to watch other kids do shit. So, hey, that's on them, right? But YouTube it's where it's at. It's where the kids are, and that's why we're here tonight. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for letting us, embracing us into your cybernetic arms. And, we're going to show you how it's done, YouTube. You don't have stuff like this in those tubes, I bet. I bet those tubes have never seen something like this. We're going to clog up those tubes tonight. And we're going to clog them up with the first item that we have for you tonight. And you're going to love it, kids. Now, if you're a human and you're alive and you breathe air, you're a fan of Rick and Morty. They did studies. They showed it to tribes in like the deepest, darkest parts of Africa that had never even seen technology. They showed them an episode of Rick and Morty, and they started to erect statues immediately of Rick and Morty. That's how breakthrough this show is. It cuts right through everyone's, false, the things you put, the mask you put on, and it gets right to your heart. People love it, and you're no different. And that's why I think you're gonna love this first item. Now I'm gonna show you it in its box first. I have now, this is the best part about this show. If this is your first time watching the show, because all you watch is people playing video games on YouTube or Twitch, this is a different kind of show. We care about you. In the store, you're going to pay upwards of $17,000 for one of these puppies. Not as seen on Adult Swim. Now it's green here, so it's a little weird. So I'm going to get a real good close up of it. Look at that. It is the character Bird Person. It's not a toy, it's an action figure. So men can buy it too. Don't worry, you don't have to get this for your kid. You can be a full-grown man and get one of these things because it's got action in it. Now, I'm gonna show you, I have the figure here, unboxed, if you will. It's YouTube, I should have saved that. I should have opened it up on YouTube. That's what the kids love. People opening shit up on YouTube. That's the only videos my kids watch. It's maddening. But here it is, Bird Person, a wonderful action figure. It's got so many points. I'm gonna speak some vernacular for you nerds out there. It's got many points of articulation. His arm moves, his hand turns, his wrist moves, his head turns, his wings move. You could have hours of fun just figuring out what the fuck moves on this thing. Now, I will say, I'm a bit of a bird call specialist. I love to go out and converse with nature. And I figured since we're selling a bird figurine, I would share some of my bird calls with you. But I don't want to do it in this stuffy old studio. I want to do it outside where it's nice and warm. So I shot a little video today of me doing some of my bird calls. Let's look at that video right now. Welcome to the outside world, everyone. I thought it was a beautiful day. I'm going to come out here and showcase some of my ornithological expertise. I'm very good at bird calls. I've been practicing for years. I come out here on the porch and I just call out to the birds all day long. I thought it'd be a good chance to show that off because we're selling Bird Person here. And I'm going to put him down. Now, this first one is a pretty easy one. Most people can do it. My kids love it when we go out to the pond and stuff. Hold on, it's a duck call. So that's a duck. Now this is another bird. I don't know what the name of this bird is, but it sounds just like this. I'm gonna hold on one second. That's about right. And I got one more to do for you here, or two more. This one's kind of like the duck call. You have to do a little weird things inside your hands here to get it right. Hold on.
Here I am, a nice bird, never ever grouchy, and nobody pays any attention to me.
That's called the big bird call. Now there's one other I do that's really good. This is called the bird scooter call. And I'm just looking to see if, there's one down the street. So that one's really easy. A lot of people could do that. And it looks like they worked, guys. Come on down here. Some of my birdie friends have joined me. Now let's go back to the studio, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, wow, Nick, you are good at those bird calls. Now, I gotta tell you, we shot that earlier today, and I sent it off to the effects guys. I don't know what, haven't seen the final product yet, but they were supposed to put some cool birds on my arm, so I hope that worked out. Now, guys, I'm excited for this item. Now, if you want to know how you purchase these items, I'll tell you right now, because that's what I'm here for. I'm just a beacon of information. Ask me anything. But to buy these items, you got to go to a little website called AsSeenOnAdultSwim.com, and you got to put the W's all in front of it and all that business. You go there, you have an American credit card, and you just type all the numbers in that they ask for, and this little puppy can be yours. Now, the fun thing I'm noticing on the back of this thing is, if you buy all these, they come with an extra little part right there that will assemble Snowball, I believe is the name of the character, in his mech suit. So how fun is that? Real fun. We only sell this one though. So you're on your own. You're shit out of luck if you want to buy the other ones. You got to find those somewhere else. Don't ask us. We got this one. This is the one we got. You know, we run this show and we still can't get a goddamn Rick or Morty action figure. We got to get stuck with a fourth tier character. What does that say about us, guys? It's horseshit is what it is. Now, if you're like me, you have a 6-year-old little boy named Gabe, and he ran into your office. You know, I'm working out of the home right now. He ran into my office this morning, grabbed this because he thought it was a toy for him, and I'm like, no, put it down. It is not for you. It's for Daddy. But before I yelled at him, he read on the back that there's Mr. Poopy Butthole is a character that you could get. And he just laughed, and he ran upstairs and told his sister about Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Ooh-wee.
Rick and Morty, guys, it's the most popular show God ever created, if you believe in God. And even if you don't, he believes in you. Get yourself a wonderful Bird Person action figure. It will look great on any shelf. If you're like me, you don't go outside because that's where the diseases are. These days. So you stay indoors and you look at everything in your house and it's getting boring. You look at the same stuff over and over again. It's as boring as fuck. You need something fun, something interesting, something cool on your bookshelf. This is all of those things. It's interesting, it's cool. People are gonna, if you can ever have anybody come over again at some point in the future, they're gonna wanna talk about it. It's gonna be a conversation starter for you and your family. So get yourself a wonderful, I don't want to call it a toy because it's so much more than that. It's he was in the last episode, the 6th episode of the 4th season they just showed. That has a little song vignette if you watched it. Is what the kids were telling me in the meeting before the show today. I don't watch any of the shows on our network, but people tell me about them. They tell me they're great. And this is a wonderful toy. I don't want to call it a toy. I keep wanting to go to that word, but this is so much more. The wings. Look at the wingspan on this thing. It's a good, I'm gonna say 5 inches, 4 inches. Although if you were my wife, I'd say it was 7 or 8. Stop it, Mason. Don't do that to me. His waist moves. you could put him into lots of different positions. Let's say you're into the fanfic and you got some other figures. You could take some sexy photos of your figures in different sexual positions if you wanted to. I mean, if that's what you're into. I don't want to live your life for you, but I will help you out. If you need me to give you some pointers, I'll email you some ideas. And I have a book on Karma Sutra that could help you out. But I'm getting off. You should buy you one of these bird figures. They're only $5, and we sell to. Oh, sorry, hit the microphone. We sell it to you for $5. You go to the Toys R Us store, they're going to try to gouge you for $50 or $60, and you go to one of those auction websites, they're going to want you to buy this for $1,000 up to $3,000. Not us, $5. And it's unopened when you get it. You're going to be like, well, that's like when I go to those back alley stores and everything's been opened and monkeyed apart. No, this is unopened, sealed, hermetically sealed, not a molecule of COVID-19 on the inside of the doll. It's all over the outside of it, though. All over it. You want to spray it down good with some bleach before you open it. But look at that guy. He's how much fun could you have with this thing? I'm thinking hours is what I'm gonna guess. I'm no doctor, but I'm gonna say hours. Hours of fun with this puppy, and where he's about to be in the shop. From if what's to be believed in my ears right now, it's about to be in the shop. So get your credit cards out. How many of these we got? We got hundreds of them. 40. We got 40, not hundreds. Hop in there, get it, guys. It's in the shop right now. I should have explained that too for our new watchers on YouTube. The items don't go into the shop until the end of this segment. Each little thing we're doing is called a segment. So your ass has to listen to me talk for upwards of 11 minutes before you can buy this. But it's a small price to pay. If you were to pay for this in a store, the amount of money more that you'd have to pay for it than what we're selling it to you for is worth the 11 minutes of dribble coming out of my head. It's just like liquid shit. I crank on my back, so much is turning it, and I just vomit out stuff for an hour. But they break it up into little segments, and there's wonderful things that you could buy. Now, if you're like me, you've heard of Tim and Eric. Have you heard of those guys? We have too. We used to run a little show of theirs a little while ago. I believe it went for 2 seasons. It was called Tim and Eric's Bedtime Stories. Now, when they did that, those little scamps went out on their own and they made little posters for every episode. And we have those, but we obtained those posters. We said, thank you for paying whoever you paid to make these. We're going to mass produce them now and sell them. That's just the way we run our studio here. We like to, off the backs of others, we take it, and we never get back. That's just the Adult Swim way. And this is like no other. Now, this is based on an episode of Bedtime Stories entitled The Demotion. Is that what this says? The Demotion. Look at that. A beautiful 4 or 5 color poster on nice cardstock. I don't know if you can hear this. You hear this? That's good cardstock. It's hard. Now, this particular episode, a lot of these episodes of the Bedtime Stories, they got their friends in. They got some special guest stars. Some higher caliber star than your Tim or your Eric. A little bit higher up than that. And this was no different. They got their buddy Will Forte to be in this one. You may remember him from Saturday Night Live. I've seen him in an episode of Shark Tank, I think. He was also on a talk show. Will Forte. He stars in this episode. Now, due to some sort of legal things we had to cover up, we could. I don't know who this is. I have no idea who this guy in the very center of the poster from the episode that starred Will Forte is. I don't know who that is. Some random guy, because his eyes are covered up. You can't tell who it is. But just to, when you buy the poster, just know that Will Forte was in this episode, and that weird dude in the middle of the poster, who knows who he is, but just pretend that was Will Forte. Use your imagination. You learned how to do that on the Teletubbies show. It's in here. It's in the middle of your brain. You use it to imagine yourself running in a crowded mall right now. That's what we're all doing. We're all thinking of ourselves running in a mall. Or if you don't have an imagination or a brain, you're just running around with protest signs right now with all your buddies. So good on you. Get yourself a poster from the beautiful show, Tim and Eric. It's the bedtime stories. It's not the Tim and Eric show, excellent, awesome show. No, this is bedtime stories. These were a little... Uh-oh, guys. Do y'all smell smoke? I smell some smoke in here. I don't know what that is. It's on? The fire sale's on already? Oh my God, it's a fire sale, guys. You know what that means? You have several short minutes to buy this invisible hat. That's right, you can't see it, but trust me, it's super cool. It's a fire sale. You've got 1 minute, so we've only got 3 of these available. And we have a giveaway winner. We had a contest somewhere other place on the internet today that you might not know about, but it did happen. And Nick Gonzo won the hat. Congratulations, Nick. It is from the last season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's your favorite character, Nick Block, or it is crying because it's the last season. It's a cool hat if you could see it, but you can't because of fire and green. Green has a lot to do with it. Ooh, it's a fire sale. Are we having a fire sale yet? That's it, a fire sale, my friend. That's how you do it. I mean, that's not exactly how you do it because I had no idea they'd already ran the intro. But, you know, hey, these are tough times. COVID-19. Give us a fucking break. Let's keep going now. We're selling this poster now. Now, what I wanted to do with this poster, this will be fun. I have 2 of these posters. They gave me 2 of these, and I have little to no regard for anything at all in my life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the faces out of one of these and then rearrange the faces. This is just something you could do at your home. Let's say you've got a pair of scissors. I think we all do. And I'm sure a lot of the times, if you live with a big family, several times you've looked around at the people that you've been locked up with for the past 2 months. And then you've looked at those scissors and you're like, just a couple fucking stabs. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay to think about it. Who is that? Somebody? What was that? That was a weird noise. I heard a noise over my headpiece. I can hear my producer in my ear. That's why I keep talking to. I cut out that person's face. It's easy too, because you could also, if you've kidnapped somebody during this time, which I wouldn't suggest, right? If you're a kidnapper, this is not the best time to kidnap people, really, because you don't know if they get the vid. You don't want them to breathe on you. Although if you're going to kidnap somebody, just sanitize them. Rub them with the hand sanitizer, and they'll probably be okay. Keep them in the basement for 2 weeks. If they show any signs, then you got to get rid of them. But if they're fine, then you can get money for them. Not a lot, because people are strapped. Fred Willard is who that might be. I don't know. All right, look at this. This is fun, kids. Arts and crafts are good this time of when we don't have a lot to do in the house. And here's the mystery person. Ooh, mystery person. And then I'm going to cut out Mr. Tim or Eric. I can't tell them apart. They both look exactly alike to me. There's Tim and or Eric right there. And then there's a lady. Here's a lady. All right, now I've got them all cut out. And I'm gonna take my other poster. They're all rolled up. I'm gonna roll it out the other way. You can do this to your poster too. Let me just say, I'm gonna say this up front. When our products arrive at your house, you can do to them whatever the fuck you want. We don't care. We don't ask questions. We don't worry about you or your life or what you're up to. We don't want to know what you're doing. We just want you to take what we give you that you've bought and utilize it to your best ability. So that's an as seen on guarantee. We won't get in your business. All right, here we go. There we are. Yeah. Some of our, you are kidnapping people. May I suggest the black duct tape? It's just classier. Look at this. I'm gonna put the lady. Now she's the star. Now she's the star of the show. It's no longer that guy who we don't know who it is. No more. Now I'm gonna put you, guy we don't know, who thinks he's so cool now that we can't talk about who it is. I'm gonna put him right here. I want him down here. There we go. Yeah, look how I'm doing, guys. It's a brand new poster, guys. So order 2 of these posters. You're seeing, I don't think I've had this much fun in weeks. I don't think I've had this much fun in weeks. This here over lady face. And no one's gonna get upset because I'm not covering up. I'm using everyone else to cover up everyone else, so it's not like favoritism or anything. Take this guy, put him right over that lady's face. And one more. Put it. So if you want to purchase this beautiful, but not this one because I fucked this one up, but if you want to purchase one of these that's not messed up, then go to SCandAdultSwim.com and have your credit card ready. And all the info is there on how to buy this wonderful prize. And I will say again, for those new to the show, it will not be in the shop for another, how much time is left? I can't see the timer. Minute 38 seconds. This will be in the shop and you can purchase it right away. $5 for a wonderful poster on matte paper. Matte paper actually named after Matt Thompson, the creator of this paper. They were going to call it the Thompson paper, but Matt was like, no, do it after my first name. Because that Thompson's too long to spell. People aren't going to, they'll start calling it Tom paper. I'm not Tom, I'm Matt. So Matt paper. And now, I'm going to tell you a dirty secret about this show that we don't talk about very often because it is a secret. But I can trust you guys. You're YouTube. You're not going to tell anybody. Every Friday night into Saturday, so Saturday at 4 a.m., Friday into Saturday, Saturday 4 a.m., we rebroadcast the show, a shrunk down version of the show, 11 minutes of it. They cut out the best parts, which it's a lot of times it's hard to fill in. To find that a good 11 minutes, but they do it. They do it. They do a good job on it. We rebroadcast the show and we restock the store. That's right. If you miss out tonight, you can stay up till 4 a.m. Eastern time and get back into that shop and try your hand at buying some stuff. So that's a dirty secret. Now you don't even have to watch this show. You should watch the show. Don't stop watching the show now, because you're going to see stuff that's not in the 11-minute version. You know. They only take the juicy nuggets that I do and put those in that show. But you want to see all the nuggets. You don't want to see the juiciest nuggets. You want to see the dry nuggets too. And you want to take those nuggets and take them into the doctor and say, do these nuggets look all right to you, doc? So it's in the shop. Go buy yourself a poster. On to the next item. I'm excited about this next item. One of our popular shows, not as popular as Rick and Morty. That'll never happen again. That was like wow. How do we do that? That's a one-timer. But another show that is pretty popular. It's got a big. It's been on for 17 seasons. Hard to believe. It's a show called Robot Chicken, and they have what they do there is what they'll do is they'll take one of these guys here, one of these action figures, and they'll move it around. They'll take a snapshot. Click, 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 click. Oh, his hand fell off. Oops. Let me put that back on real fast. This is useless for the Robot Chicken guys because the hand falls off. And they take little snappy snaps of these toys and they make them like do horrible things. It's Robot Chicken. Check it out. But what we have for you here from that show, let me put this stuff down, is a Ziploc bag full of a button. Let me open this up. get this pin right out. You actually get 2 pins. I have 1 pin. It's a beautiful robot chicken pin. You're gonna put it on your cool denim jacket. I'm gonna do it over here. I don't have enough light. There we go. Sorry, here we go. Is it focused? Is it in focus? We don't have any camera people, so it's hard. There we go. How's that? Oh yeah. It's a beautiful pin. It's got lots of beautiful colors in here. There's pinks, a lot of beautiful pinks. There's a lot of beautiful lavenders. There's some I want to say green. There's also some gray in there and white. Also red. No, it's pink. It's pink. I was right the first time. It's a beautiful pin. You get 2 of them. You get one. For the price of 4 of these, probably you get 2. So that's exciting for you. It can pin in any sort of fabric, any sort of. I want to say you could stick this in your arm if you wanted to. Let's say like you're a throwback to like the punk rock era, and you want to put it, and you got piercings on your face. Just dip it in a little rubbing alcohol, and then you can shove it anywhere in your face, and it would look great. You can go to your next, when you can go to a concert. Ouch, I poked myself in the thumb. J-Rod on YouTube said, this is great. And you're right, J-Rod. I just want to say, I have it up. I didn't go to it though. Oh, I don't care. I got a laptop in here. They're like, go and look at the YouTube chat. And then I forgot to do it when the show started, and now I'm too old and too slow to care about it anymore, or try to make it work, so I'm not going to. So I'm just going to have you guys read me the best ones. I want Thomas Gilliam says, how much for that stolen wedding ring? You know what? If you're like me, this is my second wedding. If you're like me, you're on your second wedding ring. Not your second wife, but if you're like me, you were in New York, you lived in New York for a couple of years, and you worked there, and you got in a snowball fight and at work on lunch one day with your cohorts at work, and you came home that night and you're like, oh shit, my ring's gone. Somehow in this snowball fight, someone got hit in the face with a snowball that had my wedding ring in it, so I had to go and get a second wedding ring. But there it is. Shh. And on the middle of this thing, it says, one to rule them all. I don't know what that means. But weddings, am I right? We're talking about pins though, buttons. It's a button. We sell a lot of pins on this show, but this is a button. It's different. It's got a pin on the back of it, but it's a button. And you know what? I have a friend who loves buttons, and I thought I reached out to him today and I said, hey, can you send me a quick vid, like write a song about buttons, because I know you love them. He collects them, and he shot me a video. And he sent it along, and here's a little song about buttons. I'd love to let you guys hear it. If you want to show that, you can if you want.
Well, hello, my name's Phil. I'm the lead singer and lead guitar player. Heck, I'm the only member of the folk group called Folk You. I used to be in a folk group called the Motherfolkers, but we broke up. Here goes a song I wrote about buttons right now. Yourself a button and then stick it in. Yeah, you will win. Well, if you want, stick the button in your hat. And if you're obese, stick the button in your fat. Well, ladies, stick the button in your cat. If you do yoga, stick the button in your mat. If you have kids, stick the button in one of your brats. If you're Vanna White, stick the button in Pat. Well, if you're Van Helsing, stick the button in a bat. If you eat no lean, stick the button in Jack Sprat. Yeah, 80s gangsters, stick the button in your gat. all German. Stick the button in some scat. Yeah, bye. Hey, button. Thank you very much. I hope you buy a button, and I've inspired everyone, a new generation of button buyers across the world. Enjoy the rest of the show, everybody.
Right, that was a great song. That was a song. That was, Phil, next time you do something like that, you're going to have to, brevity is the breath of life. You're going to have to make it a little shorter next time. But I did need a break talking about this pin, or button, so I do appreciate that. It was a little bit, I went to the bathroom, I started a bank account, I wrote on the dry erase board what I wanted to do tomorrow, all the things I wanted to try to get accomplished. I went to the store and I did, the pickup cart thing where you just order a bunch of groceries and they give them to you when you show up. So I got a lot of stuff done during the song, which is good. I hope you did too. Get yourself a button. They are great for the Robot Chicken fan on your list. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out. Christmas is right around the corner, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get out and do your Christmas shopping or not. Order from us. Order these buttons. I'm sure you know someone that loves them, some Seth Green. They love chickens and robots, and they're going to want this pin. They're going to need this pin. Button. Pin. It's a button. I can't. I'm so used. We sell so many pins on this show that I'm used to saying pins all the time. But this is a button. I know because it's flat, and the pin is retractable on the back. It's got one of those retractable pins. And everything about this button screams quality. What's that? Quality? Yep, it's a quality pin, guys. It's not made in China at all because it doesn't say on the back where it was made. So I'm assuming it was made in good old US of A, where we know how to make pins for you, the buying public. So get ready to buy this pin. How much time do they have left before this pin's in the shop? 3.5 minutes. All right. Woo! Guys, a lot of people collect pins and buttons. I have a pin collection too. I wanted to share my pin collection with you. It's not interesting, but it's, my collection. I have a lot of them here. They all mean something different to me. Like this one, for instance, I got this at an arts and crafts shop in Nebraska. We were going to my pop-pop's funeral, and they cremated him. And the weirdest thing was they opened it up and it started to rain and some water got in it and he blew back up to his normal size again because it's just dehydrated him. We had to re-cremate him, so re-cremate him. Anyway, so this button has a lot of memories for me. I got this one. I ran into an old punk rocker on the street, back over close to CBG, where CBGB's used to be. He was outside crying when they tore it down. And I took that opportunity to kick him hard in the balls and rip one of these out of his face because I thought it'd be a great souvenir. And I took it to a doctor teeming with Hep C and 7 other diseases. So that's near and dear to my heart. There's a couple of straight pins in here that I got when I took sewing in high school, and this pin I just found. I went to see Elvis's house, Graceland, and I broke loose from the tour group, and I snuck into his room, and I'm like, drugs, pills. I went to one of his drawers, and it's like, drugs. That's what I'm looking for, a safety pin. So each one of them is near and dear to my heart. They all tell a story, and each story is more boring than the last. So get yourself a robot chicken pin. You know what's not boring is the stories you'll have to tell your children about how you were walking down the street one day with your robot chicken pin on, a hot lady or man walked by you, noticed your pin, you struck up a conversation, and that's how you were born. That's how I met your mother. What a great story to tell your kids when you're old, how you guys met. You met over a pin, a robot chicken pin, because that is a show that brings people together. It brings us together like this, sometimes like this, sometimes like this. Something funny just happened in my ear and I can't repeat it because We have a good time here on the show, and if you could just hear all the stuff that's being said to me about things that you're saying on YouTube right now, you'd be giggling too, because you people be nasty. Phasar Dazer says, "Scream cream." You're goddamn right you did, and I bet your parents are proud. Scream cream. Mine aren't proud at all of all of this foolishness that's going on right now. But hey, rain or shine, I get $50 a show for doing this. So the joke's on you, Mom and Dad. Take that, Mom and Dad. I'm getting up his aid. All right, items about to go in shop. Guys, get yourself 2, not 1, not 3, but 2 pins. 2 pins for you. Buttons, my friend. Great, guys. We're halfway through the show. Oh, shit. I took my coffee out of the mug for a second. You're not supposed to see what's in my mug. It's just coffee. What's next on our little? Oh, I see. Oh man, this is great. Oh, if you guys have some shit on you right now, you better hold on to it tight, cause you're about to lose your shit. When I show you the next item, your mind's gonna be like blasted in half up inside your butthole and out your nose. It's gonna be a fucking pandemonium, a pandemic-ammonium out there. Don't run out of your house screaming naked when you see this. I know you're gonna want to, but you're gonna get sick. Stay in your house, run around naked there. This next item is from a show. Now this show's not on anymore, so that makes this even more special because I don't think you can find this anywhere else but here. It's a show that starred Mr. Rob Crawdry, and Fonzie was in it. That's all I remember, but you know it as Children's Hospital. Look at that. It is a t-shirt with the main, I want to say main character, but it was an ensemble cast, so there wasn't really a main character, but this was the face of the show. Clown Doctor. I don't know what his name was on the show, honestly. But look at this beautiful shirt. It comes in, do we have all the sizes? Small to large, guys. So if you're a big old fatty, don't worry, don't call. Just stay on the couch and keep eating your chips. We don't want you. And this shirt doesn't want you. We want you. This shirt doesn't like you. Fuck this shirt. You could, if you want, though, and this is, we're all bored off our asses. Get 2 large shirts and sew 2 together and make an extra large for yourself. Oh, that would be a double XL? I don't know. Buy 5 shirts and make a sleeping bag. You go sleep in your backyard, pretend like you're on a vacay. There's so many different things you can do with this shirt. How many of these we got? 160, 700, 22. 22 of these guys. That's why it's tough, because there's not many of these left. I know the numbers are small, but get quality. The quality is large. It's a beautiful, look at this. And hey, Halloween's right around the corner. Look at this, instant costume. Hey, I'm the doctor from Children's Hospital. Remember me? It's fun, guys. Or you can make him wink. I think you're sexy hot. Wink, wink. You can do all kinds of stuff with this shirt. It's up to you. Oh, geez, I stepped on something. So get yourself a shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. It comes in this color and then these 3 colors. Who is there? Someone on the phone? I heard the phone noise.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. This is my mom, everybody. I just want to say, Mom, happy Mother's Day in advance, because you ain't getting a card yet, but I just remembered it's Mother's Day on Sunday. But Mom, let's say I did send you a card. What would you love it to say? What's the coolest thing that your card would say, you think?
Something funny, like always.
I don't always. Sometimes I send you special sentimental cards.
I know. Did you see that picture I sent of the one you made me?
I did, but that's just sentimental BS. That's back when I was just a child. The world has hardened me, Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm no longer that sweet little baby. You baby, give me the quack quack wah wah. I love my mommy. What?
Hush, you know the guy with the beard a while ago?
Yeah, he was good, right? That's the first time.
It kind of looks like he'd taken the tail you used to have and turned it around and put it on his chin.
We don't need to talk about my rat tail on live television, Mom. That's not something people want to hear about. They do want to hear the piggy noise, though. Let's laugh it up.
Hey, we should have our own show called Nick and Snorty.
Oh
Sorry.
my God. No, it's good. I needed a second to take a drink, so that was a perfect time. You got big plans for Mother's Day? You're gonna look outside and say, "Man, I wish I could go somewhere for Mother's Day."
Yeah, I wish I could go out to eat or something. That'd be nice.
I know. Well, you can't. I sent you some beautiful steaks in the mail for Mother's Day. I cooked them here at the house. They're in Ziploc bags. They should be fine. Just throw them in the microwave. I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
I love you. Are you hanging out?
I think I have to. I was told, my producer said, get that lady off the phone already.
Okay, well, I love you. Your hair looks cute.
Thanks. Nancy cut it. My wife cut my hair. Her name's Nancy, everyone. I don't know why I've said it like that, but you know my wife's name, right, Mom?
I know. She did a good job. I love you.
She did a good job. I love you too. Bye. Stop saying I love you. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. God damn it. We have a clip from the show from Children's Hospital. Let's take a look in case you forgot what the fuck it is. Let's look at it.
You doctors have been a real asset to the base. You got the pediatric clinic up on his feet and provided a lot of laughs along the way.
It's what we do.
It's zingers like that I'm gonna miss the most.
Glenn was laughing so hard that blood started coming out of his penis.
You're gonna need a bigger ball of yarn.
You're not thinking what I think you're thinking. Let's go steal some semen.
Right on.
LOL.
Damn, girl.
I'm in. No hacking and stuff.
Balls. I hadn't planned to lay it all out like that, but sometimes the right words come perfect. Out.
This is the happiest I'll ever be.
Sex noises.
Can you explain this in a way that you don't need a medical degree to understand, please?
But you do have a medical. Nothing. Forget it.
He's replacing yourself.
That was a great whip. I look good. Bam. That's Rob Coldry. Spot on impression. I think I should go into Vegas after this show and be a professional impressionist-nator. Get yourself a shirt. You know, folks, we're on YouTube now, so it's a whole new world. Just like that goddamn Disney song. Every week on this show, we have a lot of fans already, but thank you. Thank you anyway. We get tons of emails, as seen on adultswim@gmail.com. So many fan letters, I can't even fucking express it in numbers. Every week I read all of them, every letter, and we do a segment where I read one of them to you live on the air, and that's a segment that we call Another Satisfied Customer. All right, guys, we have a letter for you here in my pocket from a viewer. What's behind me this week? I don't. Dolphins. Ooh. What are they doing? Are they doing anything fun back there? Okay. All right, guys. Fucking dolphins dancing backwards. Do something original, dolphins. Dance on your face backwards, not on your tails. Switch it up. I got a letter right here. Here we go. Dear As Seen On, this has been a tough time for me because I live alone. But each week, your show has been like a friend to me. Your smiling face is like a shining ray of light in these dark times. No, it isn't. Shut up. I told you not to interrupt this letter. You don't tell me what to do. I'm my own person. No, you're not. You're just in my head. No, I am your head. Sincerely, Glenn from Minneapolis, not Minneapolis. I added extra words in there. Letters. Minneapolis. Thanks for the letter, Glenn. Sounds like you're doing great out there and keeping busy, making friends. Do we have pictures of people? You know, also in this segment, if you will, if you buy a product from us, you take a picture of yourself with your product, send it to us, email it to us at @gmail.com. We will feature it in this segment. Let's see one of those pictures now, shall we? Boo knows. Oh, look at that. That is not frightening at all. At least they're keeping safe. They're practicing social Satan worship, which is nice. Very nice. Let's see another one. Oh, that's Visk. Visk, nice. They're all from, we sold that item last week. That's how quickly we get most items to you. It's within a week. Within a week, we have your item, mostly. I think some of the items this week may take a little bit longer because we're having to do some shit, but you'll be fine. You'll never know the difference. You'll get the item in the mail and be like, I forgot I even bought that. So nice one, Visk. Oh, look at that Teach Z. Wow. That is the guy from Ball Master. Nice work. I wish everyone would stop covering up their goddamn face, because how the fun is that? I want to see that. I want to look into your eyes. How else do I steal your soul? I need souls. Hey, dogs can't buy things. Dogs can't buy things. Now that's what I call rough jelly. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that meant. Does that mean something? Oh, that's the end of the segment. So what it means, it's another satisfied customer over. So get yourself one of these shirts. It looks good, even wrinkled up in the ball at the foot of your bed. That's a pickup line. If you want to purchase one of these, it says on the back too, it reminds people as you're walking away what show it is and what network it was on. Just go to scnadultswim.com and you can purchase this item there. You got to be fast though, because we don't have a whole lot of these. Like I said, some of the items that we have on here are very rare and they're not around anymore. You can't really find them anywhere except here. So that's one reason to watch the show. A lot of the items we have are just fucking bullshit crap, and you don't want to buy it. But you do anyway, because you guys are crazy. So get yourself a children's hospital shirt, 100% cotton, more or less. Small through large. The item is in the shop. Item is in the shop, guys. In the shop. So go get it right now. Now, every week, I hope that you guys have whereby.com, the website whereby.com, because we're going to do, every week we do a segment where we have a very rare a very rare item, and we give you the chance to buy it. We give you the chance to buy the item, to win the chance to buy the item. We give you the chance to win the chance to buy the item. That's what we do. And it's a segment. I'm not going to tell you what it's called yet, because you got to go to whereby.com /@SEEing on Adult Swim. Get in there and give us a call. That's only a way to win. You got to give us a call on that internet web chat thing. You don't need a camera. We just need to hear your beautiful voice. So get in there right now. The segment's called the 1065 Collection. Yeah, 1065 collection. Gonna give you a big erection. It's the time you want to buy, cause if you don't, then your soul will die. So this is the 1065 collection. Now, I don't know if you saw, back a while back, we had a show on April Fools called Game and Set the Montepichu. And it was like an anime parody or some bullshit. Anyway, they had commercials on the show. For a toy line for the show, fake toys for the fake show we were watching, and this is one of those. It was 3D printed, and there's literally only one of these in existence, and I can't believe we scored it. I know you probably can't see his face because of his green but let's do that. Here we go. It's the Time Lord Tim is what this character is. All you got to do is call me up right now. All right, so let's call me up and tell me a time of day, and then I'll tell you what I do in that time of day, what I'm usually doing that time of day. Let's take a call. Let's take a caller. Hello, who am I talking to right now? Hello? Is there anyone? Hello, who is this?
This is Joe.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing this evening?
Peachy.
Man, you sound great. You're coming in. Like, you have one of those good microphones, it sounds like.
Yeah, I ain't cheap. I ain't got that bad shit.
I know, that's right. Now, all you have to do, I've already forgotten your name. What's your name again?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Name a time for me. Any time, like a 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, but it could be like 8:15. Some time of the day for me.
5:30.
5:30. You're on the board. On the board, guys. Put him on the board for 5:30. That's how easy it is. He hasn't won yet, but he's in the running, and all he did was tell me a time. So give me a call, and all you got to do is tell me a time. Who is this?
Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. Where you calling from this evening?
Texas.
Hi, that's where I'm from originally. I'm a Texan.
Nice.
It means nothing to you, does it, Carlos?
What are you doing at 4 a.m.?
At 4 a.m.? At 4. Usually at 4 a.m. I have night terrors, so I'm usually screaming, "Get off me, Dad!" at 4 a.m. every morning. My wife has to wear those noise-canceling headphones to bed, but my kids think it's hilarious, so they're always like jumping up and down on the bed when I'm doing it. So 4 a.m. you're on the board. They're what now, Carlos?
Do they ever hide underneath the bed?
They hide everywhere. They're always hiding somewhere, Carlos. You know, kids. God damn it. All right, thanks for your time. Keep watching. Now I'll wait for the next caller. As I'm waiting, I'm gonna say if you win, you got to email us at seenonadultswim@gmail.com. Email us your name, your phone number, your address, and we'll get you this prize. So, and if you can, also, if you're new to the streams because we're on YouTube, we got streams going all day now, into the night, every day, live stuff that you can't see anywhere else. Check it out. Keep watching too, because we have dev meeting tonight. It's where you can actually call and pitch a show to the people that run this place. How crazy is that? If they buy your show, you'll instantly be a millionaire. There's other shows that they said to me just now, and I don't remember what they said. But keep watching after this. It's lots of fun stuff. Who is this on the phone right now?
It's me. I'm Parker from Boulder.
Hi, Mark. From Boulder, Colorado?
Oh, yeah.
I guessed. I bet there's more than one place named Boulder in the world, right?
Boulder City, Nevada. Boulder, Vermont. Yeah.
Wow. Man, you know all the boulders. I guess if you're from a boulder, you got to study that shit probably in school.
Yeah, there's a whole textbook on it.
Now, well, name a time of day for me.
8:30.
8:30, usually 8:30 a.m. or p.m.?
I'm thinking p.m.
p.m. I'm usually watching must-see TV Thursday night on NBC, but from like the 80s when, the Cosby Show and stuff was on. But I fast forward past the Cosby Show because, I don't want to be a pariah in my own community anymore. I go right to a different world usually. Now, you're on the board. Thanks a lot, Parker. Keep watching. All right, that guy can't lose. Give me a call. Let's get you on the board here. How much time we got left? Because I don't want to. All right, we got plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time to get more people on the board. Who is this? Who
This
am I
is Jenny.
talking to? Hi, Jenny. How are you?
I'm great.
And Paul, we're on Whereby, but I don't know if it's showing. Whatever. Hi, Nick.
I think you may be not eligible for this prize, Paul and Jenny.
Are you sure? I'm the guy that battled Time Lord Tim.
Oh, were you the voice of Time Lord Tim?
No. Do you know who the voice of Time Lord Tim is?
I fucking don't know. You know I don't know anything about whatever this is. Come on, Paul.
The world beloved artist Alan Resnick. Time Lord Tim.
All right. Whatever.
All right.
Hey, Paul. I love you, Paul. Bye, Paul. Bipolar. That's what we call him because he has. He can be happy one day and then upset. Upset. Who is this?
Hi, my name's Carly.
Hi, Carly. How are you? Where are you calling from tonight, other than your home where you're locked up?
I'm good. How are you? I'm calling from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's where they make the chocolate.
The
right?
where?
Do they make chocolate? Chocolate, right? They make chocolate there?
Oh, they make lots of things.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's your favorite time of the day? What's your favorite time on the clock?
I'm gonna go with 2:15 in the afternoon.
2:15 in the afternoon. Usually I'm having lunch about that time because I spend a lot of the day just staring at the wall and I forget, I just lose track of time. So
yeah,
lunchtime's about 2:15, yeah. Well, thanks for calling. It's good to talk to you.
Thank you. It's good talking to you too.
Keep watching and see if you win. It's going to be fun for everybody. Fun for everyone. All right, let's get some more callers in there. How many names we got on the board already? Hello, who is this?
Name's Ben.
Ben, how are you? Are you gentle or rough?
I'm rough.
Oh, rough Ben. I like that much better than gentle Ben. Gentle Ben was a show for pansies, if you will. Rough Ben was a show for men. So, where are you calling from? This is interesting because we're getting more callers from all over the place because of the damn YouTube thing. Is this your first time ever seeing the show?
No, I've been watching for a couple of years.
You're a hero, Ben. You're a hero. What is your favorite? Where are you calling from though? I should know.
New York.
New York. How you holding up? Okay. You even in New York, I've heard you just open your window when you get it. Like you got to keep the windows closed because it's so thick there. It's like a fog, a dense fog for COVID.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's your favorite time of day for this clock?
5:00 p.m.
5 o'clock. Yep. That's when you get off work, go home, crack a brewski, sit down with the kids, slap them around a bit because they're being insolent. All right, you're on the clock, Ben. Thanks a lot. 5 o'clock for Benjamin. It's just Ben, but I like to call him Benjamin because we go way back. All right, let's get a couple more callers in there if we can. That'd be great. We'll waste so much time talking to Paul. Oh my God. Hello, who's this?
Hello. This is Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. How are you?
Good, and you?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how I am. I want to know how you are, sir. I want to know where you're calling from.
I am great, and I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. Don't forget Winona Ryder. What is your favorite time of the day? I know time is meaningless now. But if you had to pick a time on the clock, what would it be?
We're gonna say 7.
At PM or 7 a.m. or no? You're fine. 7 a.m. or PM? No.
We'll do AM. That's when we gotta wake up and get started.
Yeah, maybe you're waking up at 7 a.m. these days. Not this guy. I get up at a good 1 o'clock PM so I can immediately jump on the computer and start working from home. And yeah, that's my life now. Thanks for calling. You're on the board, the big board. Is that enough names, you think? Should we go ahead and let's do one more person. Let's get another person in here. It's YouTube day, so we're excited. Hello, who is this? Hello.
Eric.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
Good.
Man of few words. What is a time? Name me a time.
7:30 p.m.
Okay, you're at 7:30 p.m. Matt, thank you for calling, Eric. You're on the board. Let's do this. I'm gonna look at Doc's thing over here. Doc's gonna do 7:30 real fast. It's a very oh, there we go. All right. We're gonna wait a second. I'm gonna make sure everything's up and running and ready to go. Let's spin that clock. Here we go. And it stopped. No, wait. Stop the clock right there. What does it say? What is it? So I have on that. Now, who's closest to that without going over? I'm gonna say Carly. Is that right? Carly, email us us your name and phone number and address. Is that right? I'm gonna say that's right, and it's my goddamn show, so fucking get off my back. Stay tuned for Dev Meeting right after this, or at some point, and see you later.